All right, folks, your Clarington Flames are now on the ice to start their warm-up. We're going to be going ahead a little bit ahead of time. Both teams are on the ice. Just getting some pucks sorted out for your Clarington Flames to start their warm-up. So just a little different vantage point here this morning, folks. We won't be able to get right tight against the glass when we're in the neutral zone. We're going to probably stay zoomed out most of the day. Just the vantage point we have here. We're currently right above the ice, so we're right tight against the boards. So we will be able to get some nice net shots by the looks of it. A little tighter, but again, we'll lose action right along the boards. Both teams looking at each other, waiting for the other one to do their cheer first. Do have to adjust our time clocks here, folks, because we are going with a 12-minute period. Opening face-off, won by Etobicoke. Etobicoke is going to enter the Clarington zone, drive wide. Bree Wood picks it up behind the net. She'll start Clarington's breakout. She'll go cross ice. Clarington gets it to the neutral zone, and Etobicoke just slaps that back down in. Tegan Lee with a bit of a reverse behind the nets. Nice to see Tegan Lee back out in the ice with the team today. Sarah blocks that shot. De Jong along the boards. Brings it over to Maeve. Maeve's going to give chase down in the corner. She'll come up the boards. Wood, Sarah. De Jong plays that puck and all the way down. Clarington's going to change up. Picked off by Ray. Rebound. And your Clarington Flames open the scoring. 1-0 Clarington. Maddie Beetham picks up the rebound and puts that behind the Etobicoke goalie. Clarington Flames up to an early 1-0 lead. Great start to this game. Luxton dumps it deep into the zone. Etobicoke gives chase behind the net. They start their breakout. Clarington tried to pick that off and caused a turnover again. Etobicoke gains the zone. Nifty move there by the Etobicoke player. She gets it in deep. And Clarington dumps that down the length of the ice. Icing waved off. Etobicoke with it behind her net. Etobicoke Dio come up, bring it up through the neutral zone. And they gain the Clarington zone. Pass to the far side. Shot on net. First stop there by Victoria in net today. Maeve battling along the boards. Etobicoke digs it out. Etobicoke going 2 on the puck on their forecheck. Maeve up along the boards. Hanthorn plays that up along the boards. Ridding giving chase. Now the puck will go all the way down the ice. Icing waved off. Ridding giving chase into the corner. She comes out with the puck. She gets tripped up. Delayed penalty on the play. Luxton, nice move. Drives to the net. And she'll tuck that in for another goal. There's a delayed penalty on the play, and Clarington takes advantage of it. 2-0 Clarington. Nifty little move by Luxton to get around both those defenders from Etobicoke as they were caught watching because of the delayed penalty about to start. So Clarington line back up with the 2-0 lead here. Just over 8:45 to go in the period. Etobicoke dumps that puck all the way down the ice. Etobicoke, side of the net. Victoria makes the save, steers that puck to the side. Etobicoke digs it out, tries to get it back to her D. Lone player for Etobicoke stand in front of the net. Puck goes just wide. That's Leo Desada with it along the boards. Clears it up. Clarington not able to clear the zone. Etobicoke just dumps it in on the net. Now Clarington gets it out, shoots it all the way down the ice. Icing waved off again. Etobicoke will circle back behind their net and start their way out. Clarington gets it back at the line. Strand dumps it into the zone and they'll give chase. Clarington gets that puck in all the way deep. Etobicoke gains the line. Weak shot on net. Goes wide. Rowan with it. Plays it up the boards to start the breakout. Ridding tries to get it out. They dump it all the way down the ice, and that'll be icing. Face-off will come all the way back to the Clarington zone. Clarington wins the face-off. Luxton will bring it out. She's covered by 3 Etobicoke players, so she'll dump it in deep. To the line, but not out. Wood with a shot from the point, steered aside by the Etobicoke goalie. Luxton with it behind the net. Makes the pass out front, but it's tied up by Etobicoke. Gets to the line. Wood keeps that puck in. Now Etobicoke will start their breakout. They get it to center ice. It'll be a... She doesn't have much support coming into the zone. Clarington steps up and takes that puck away. Etobicoke with a head of steam gains the zone again. 4 Clarington players on her. She drives wide, gets the shot off. Victoria makes the stop. Clarington again breaks out. Ridding with it. She'll go cross ice. Nifty move, gains the zone. She's got it down deep. She's checked hard against the boards. And Etobicoke will start their breakout. Picked off. That puck was picked off by Strand. There's Coulter with it at the zone. She gets a little slapper in on net, goes wide. Battle for it down in the corner. For those viewers at home, that's Brent Strand's elbow that's getting caught in the shot. Clarington starts their breakout. Puck shot down the ice. Etobicoke gives chase. They just dump it up the boards. Etobicoke with a wide drive. Poked away by Maris Hanthorn. Great play. Luxton chips it out of the zone. 2 Clarington players giving chase. Picked off. Wood back chasing it behind her net. Hanthorn circles in the zone. Now puck will come all the way out again. No icing. Just called offside at the line. Great forechecking pressure by your Clarington Flames. When they get that puck into the neutral zone or down into the Etobicoke end, the forecheck is really working well today. Basato with it, plays it back for Wood. Wood back up to Basato. Into Rowan. Rowan with a head of steam, gets a shot on net. No rebound on the play. Etobicoke goalie hangs on. There'll be a face-off just to the right of the Etobicoke goalie. Puck comes to the line to Wood. She dumps it back into the zone. De Jong with it. Pass out front. Rowan can't get a stick on it. And Etobicoke clears it to the line, but not out. Wood at the line keeps that puck in. Etobicoke tries it around, wrap it around the boards again. Comes back to Wood. She takes the shot on net. Strand with a great play on the side of the net. Etobicoke moves it up. Coulter battles along the boards, clears that puck up. Play called offside. Clarington putting on some extra pressure now, doing a great job of gaining the Etobicoke zone, just a little bit offside. Coulter dumps that puck down. It goes right through the Etobicoke player, so no icing on the play. Ridding giving chase. Play comes back to the line. Coulter gets it at the line. 3-on-2. Coulter gives chase into the corner. Coulter dumps that puck up the boards. Coulter digs it out from behind the net. She makes the play up to the middle to Ridding. Ridding with a head of steam. She's got 3 Etobicoke players all over. Nifty move. DeYoung with it at the line. She'll carry it back into the zone. Shot on net. And the goalie hangs on. The minute 55 left here in the first period. The Clarington Flames will line up just to the left of the Etobicoke goalie. The Etobicoke goalie's coming on a little stronger now, doing a little better controlling those rebounds that Clarington's taken advantage of early here in the game. Etobicoke clears it around the boards, starts their breakout. Little chip off the boards, and they'll 3-on-1 coming into the zone. Broken up by Wood, play to the far side of the net. Victoria slides over to make a great save. Clarington gets it to the line, but not out. Etobicoke with it, side of the net. Victoria with another great pad save and able to kick that puck away and clear the zone. Clarington's change it on the fly. Etobicoke gains the zone. Luxton with it. She'll dump that out of the zone. Ridding's giving chase deep into the zone. Addie gets that puck out front. She's digging for it. Makes the play on net. Loose puck again. Beetham in the corner. Puck comes to the line. Coulter pinches. Keeps that puck in. She'll dump it back in. Etobicoke elects to come out the other side. Ridding with it behind the net. She's got Luxton with her. Pass out front. Nobody there. Etobicoke just dump it out. Coulter chases back. Tries to make the pass to the far side. Luxton dumps that puck in deep in on the goalie. Referees force the goalie to play the puck as Clarington was making a change. And that'll do it for the first period. So the Clarington Flames jump out to an early 2-0 lead in the first period, doing a great job on the forecheck. Etobicoke coach is already having words with the referees. A little bit of frustration setting in there by the Etobicoke coaches. Couple of big rebounds get capitalized by the Clarington Flames. A little shorter games than we're used to in our regular season here, this tournament format. It's going to be running 3 12-minute periods, no flood. So we'll be going straight through. There won't be an intermission today. So as we get lined back up, start the second period, we got Leon Hanthorn on defense, DeYoung, Rowan, and it looks like Strand for starting the second period. Etobicoke takes that puck into the zone. Rowan plays it up the boards. Clarendon dumps that puck up, but not out. Lee gives chase for it in the corner. Clarendon electing to come up that strong side. Gets to the line, but not out. Hanthorn with it. She'll play it along the boards. Clarendon will dump that down the length of the ice. Icing waved off. We'll see if that Clarendon forecheck can take over again. Etobicoke gains his zone. Wood tracking her player into the corner. Forces her wide. The Etobicoke player still has lots of room. They're giving her lots of space to skate out there, but they're keeping her forced to the outside, which is great. Here she comes for another lap. She makes the shot on net, and that goes wide. DeYoung goes to make that pass up for Preston. Ridding drops down low, gives chase into the corner. She checks her player. Puck squirts loose. Wood plays that puck around the boards. Bosado plays the puck up for Preston. Preston chips it off the boards. And she finally gets it out. Preston giving chase. Wood plays the puck off the boards. Sorry, folks, just plays right tight up here against the glass. Clarendon again, 2 players on the puck, doing a great job on the forecheck. Luxton makes a little play out front. And the goalie hangs on for the whistle. Sorry, folks, forgot to start the clock again. DeYoung with it, puts it out front. Etobicoke picks that play off, and they'll start coming out of their zone. 3-on-2. They gain the zone. Little shot in on net. Victoria does a great job, steers that aside to Coulter. Coulter brings it up to halfway. She'll stop short. DeYoung plays that puck up to the line, gets out. Etobicoke just slaps that back down into the zone, and icing is the call. So that puck's going to come all the way down the ice. Again, the Etobicoke bench not happy. Still screaming at the referees. I don't think they liked where that icing was being called from. Looked like a great play from here in the booth that Etobicoke player was on their side of the red line. Rowan battles in behind the net. Etobicoke grabs that puck. They bring it out. 3-on-2 again. Coulter tracks her player wide. Stick check. Drives that player wide. Pushes her behind the net. Hanthorn takes over behind the net. Plays that puck around the boards. Great defensive play for those Clarendon D to trade off like that. Etobicoke moves that puck up through the middle. Coulter looks far side. She's got Luxton coming from the bench. Coulter back with it again. She likes to play it up the boards to Luxton. Luxton tries that pass for Beetham. It just hits the Etobicoke skate. Beetham along the boards. Beetham now gains the zone. She's checked right at the line. Etobicoke starts their way back. Coulter 2-on-1. Stays in the middle. Block shot. Second shot. Victoria usually steers that one aside. Clarendon will start their way back out the zone again. Beetham giving chase. Etobicoke brings it to center ice. And they elect to dump it down the length of the ice again. Lee with it, now down in the corner, chips it up the boards. I think that's Ridding. Nope. Preston checks her player at center ice. Etobicoke dumps that puck all the way down the ice. Wood gives chase, turns back behind the net, makes that play up the boards for Luxton. Luxton chips it out. Preston giving chase to her player again. Squeeze play along the boards. Kind of a weak play there, called by the referee. Again, I guess the Etobicoke bench screaming enough. They finally got their call on the ice. She gets called for interference, even though that was the puck carrier. So Clarington set up in the box formation. Coulter giving chase. Again, keeping that Etobicoke player out wide. Shot on net. Victoria makes a great save, kicks that puck wide. Big slap shot from the point. Victoria easily steers that aside. Etobicoke trying to put on some extra pressure here now that they've got the advantage. They make a pass back to the point, and that puck comes out. DeYoung giving chase, putting the pressure on. Strand goes to the bench. Puck comes back to, I think that's Beetham. She dumps that down the length of the ice. Rowan battling for that puck in the corner. Clarington clears that puck out again all the way down the ice. Etobicoke giving chase back into their zone. Luxton putting pressure on. Rowan looking to cut off that pass. It just gets past Rowan, so they're going to have to hustle back as it's now a 3-on-2 coming the other way. Lee does a great job of boxing that player out. Etobicoke misses wide with their shot. They're back behind the net. And Etobicoke squeaks that in just past the post. Clarington looking to regroup. Etobicoke wins the draw back, goes D to D. They move that up to the center. Wood will give chase going into the zone. Battle behind the net. Etobicoke with a little bit of momentum now. Clarington wins that draw. DeYoung clears it out, and she'll give chase. DeYoung forces Etobicoke all the way back behind their net. Strand gives chase behind the net. Etobicoke brings it out the other side. That's picked off. Plays it over for Ridding. Plays it back to the point to Wood. Wood back down to Ridding. Ridding gets a little chip on that, and the goalie's able to hang on. So Clarington will look to stifle the little bit of momentum that Etobicoke and the Dolphins have started here in the second period, following that power play. Etobicoke bring it out. Luxton with it. She'll chip it off the boards, and the puck will go out of play. Coulter with it. She dumps that deep into the zone. See this Clarington forecheck take over again. Etobicoke slips the forecheck, and they'll start out down the ice 2-on-2. Coulter squeezes her player. Makes a little extra check on the player. Pretty weak call by the referee there as the defense just boxing the player out. But it seems the more Etobicoke yells during this game, the more calls are going to go their way. Etobicoke works the line. Dayon does a great job of poking that puck out of the zone. She'll keep chase. Ridding almost picked off that cross ice pass. Etobicoke dumps it in deep. Wood with it behind the net. She'll play it around the boards. Again, Clarington set up in that box formation, trying to keep that puck wide. Lee does a great job to challenge that puck. She'll pick it off and shoot it down the length of the ice. Etobicoke with it. They try the long pass out of their zone. Ridding stalking that center ice area. Clarington doing a great job keeping this puck wide. Etobicoke shoots from the point, goes wide of the net. Strand gives chase. Wood with it now. Turnover in front of the net. Ridding dumps at the length of the ice. Strand giving chase. Putting pressure on that Etobicoke player. Beetham looks to cut off that pass. Beetham does a great job, pokes it away. Coulter dumps that puck all the way down the ice. Clarington doing a nice job on this penalty kill. Forechecking pressure again when they've got that one player going in deep. So Etobicoke brings it to center ice. Brings it in the zone. Victoria does a great job on the shot. She hangs on. Couple seconds left in this power play for Etobicoke. And they'll be back to full strength. Teams are back at full strength, but Etobicoke's buzzing. That shot goes off the post. Clarington dumps the puck down the length of the ice, and that'll trickle in on the Etobicoke goalie. She'll hang on for a face-off. Etobicoke bench looking at their parents to see if that was in or not. From this vantage point, it was post and out. Face-off won by Clarington. Preston with it in a battle along the boards. Etobicoke steals that puck, and they'll bring it around the boards. Preston, she gets elbowed up around the head area. Just letting our time clock get caught up here, but your Clarington Flames are about to go on the power play. .1:15 left to go here in the second period. Clarington Flames are about to go on the power play. Let's see if they can capitalize on this opportunity. Beetham wins that face-off back. Luxton giving chase. That puck just squirts out of the zone. D-to-D pass. Back to Hanthorn. Hanthorn plays it up the board. She keeps it, gains the zone. She gets tripped up going into the zone. And the shot on net by, can't see who that was that got the shot off, but the goaltender will hang on. Hanthorn did a great job taking that puck in and gaining that zone. And that was Preston with the shot on goal. Face-off won by Clarington. Pulled back. Beetham plays it over to Wood. Wood dumps it down into the corner. Etobicoke plays it around the board. Wood gets the shot off, goes wide of the net. Puck comes back around again. Beetham pinches down. The Etobicoke player just chips it off the boards. She'll gain the zone. Wood gives chase. She gets the puck in the corner. She plays it around the boards. Luxton plays it cross ice for Preston. Preston gains the zone, plays it over for Luxton. Luxton trying to drive to the center of that net. Plays it around behind the net for Beetham. Beetham plays it back for Wood on the point. Wood dumps it in, hits the Etobicoke skate. Basato back to Beetham. Preston dumps that puck down into the zone. And that'll be the end of the period. So we'll get set up here for the third period. Scores 2-1. And there'll be about 45 seconds remaining in the power play for the Clarington Flames. Clarington Flames, every time they go to that little bit of an up-tempo, up-physicality game, the referees are pretty tight on it today. So you're going to have to watch and stay out of penalty trouble. Looks like we got Coulter and Hanthorn starting on the point with Rowan, DeYoung, and Strand to start this period. So let's see if they can't capitalize on this power play with just over 40 seconds remaining. Face-off won by Clarington, brought into the zone by DeYoung. She puts the puck in on net. We give chase in behind. Etobicoke gathers it up. Hanthorn pinches down, gets it into DeYoung. DeYoung in the high slot. She gets that great shot of hers off, but it hits the Etobicoke player, and they'll dump it out. Coulter gives chase. She's got one on her. She goes D to D. They play it up the boards over to DeYoung. She's got it, that high slot again. It's going to be a delayed penalty here against and there'll be another delayed penalty. So it'll be 5 on 3 for 6 seconds. So we'll put up the 2-minute penalty because that'll be the length of the advantage. Sorry, folks, we don't have 2 penalties set up yet on our scoreboard. We'll get that sorted out. Preston plays that puck back for the defense. Defense not there. So now we're 5 on 4. Lee pinches. Victoria steers that puck to the side. Rebound, another shot on net. She steers that aside. Wood, she's got it along the boards. She elects to circle back behind her net and start the breakout at the other side. Ridding plays that puck far side for Preston. Preston dumps it into the zone. Clarington gains back in the zone. Ridding gets a little shot on net. Looking for the rebound. Puck comes back to center. Coulter's got it, center ice. She'll take it up and dump it into the zone. Etobicoke with some room. They come to center ice. Nifty move, gains the zone again. Coulter tracking that player wide, keeps her wide. Pass out front. Big shot from the point. Number 21, McDonald from Etobicoke has a cannon from the point, but luckily it sailed just wide of the net. Rowan digging along the boards. Coulter picks it out. She makes the pass up for Strand. Strand gets tangled up with the Etobicoke player, and they dump it down into the zone. Play called offside. Teams both back to even strength here. Face off won by Etobicoke. They come in the zone. DeYoung takes the puck along the board. She dumps it out. Referees look. Icing on the play. Puck won't make it all the way down. So Etobicoke circles back behind their net. DeYoung giving chase. Trying to cut off that pass. Lee gets that puck behind the net. She circles back. Makes the play off the boards for Ridding. Ridding chips it out and down. Clarington looking like they're playing a little bit safe and just getting that puck out of their zone and down the ice. Ridding with it at the line. Can't get it into the zone. Hanthorn smacks that puck into the zone. She gets it back here in the neutral zone. She slaps it back into the zone. Etobicoke, same thing. They just look like they're kind of slapping that puck out of the zone. And the play called for the offside. Both teams look like they're feeling a little bit of the pressure and just slapping the puck back and forth through that neutral zone. Etobicoke brings that puck up ice. They dump it down into the zone. They give chase. Wood's on it. She comes back to the strong side. She makes the play up the boards. Etobicoke digs it out along the boards. Rosado from her knees clears that puck wide. DeYoung dumps that puck down the length of the ice. And that'll be icing. The face-off will come all the way back down into the Clarington zone. Clarington feel a bit of pressure here with the 2-1. Need to settle down and relax a little bit. Control that puck the way they know how to. Clarington wins the faceoff. Hanthorn takes it back. Etobicoke plays that puck out front. And Hanthorn will go to the penalty box for slashing. So Etobicoke go back to the power play with the faceoff down in the Clarington zone. Puck shot down the length of the ice. Interference there, but no call from the referees. Etobicoke gains the zone. Great job, great active stick by Wood. She slaps that puck to the side. Wood goes for the active stick again and just misses. Ooh, McDonald didn't get that big shot off this time. Luckily for the Clarington Flames that McDonald fanned on that shot. As we saw earlier in the period, she had a great shot from the point. Clarington wins the face-off back. Etobicoke grabs it in the corner. Bussato gives chase. And Victoria hangs on. DeYoung gets that puck out. Gains center ice. DeYoung with a great shot just sails over the net. And Etobicoke start that puck back down. Etobicoke caught offside. Coulter takes that puck and she'll fire it down the length of the ice. Etobicoke back behind their net. They start out. Great pressure by Luxton. Almost gets a turnover. She steals the puck. Nifty move. And that puck goes just over the net. Luxton with a great nifty move to create some space. She's got it again behind the net. Clarington with pressure. They got Ridding set up out front. Etobicoke with it behind the net. They come out the far side. Ridding catches it with a skate. Luxton, she's got some room. She gets checked just as she's taking her shot. Etobicoke with it, starts out again behind the net. They get it to the point, but not out. There's Wood. She gets it in. And what an amazing goal by Luxton. Great hands on Luxton to put that puck top shelf. Luxton doing a great job today, showing off those skilled hands that she's got, that great quick release, get the puck up and over the goalie's shoulder. So just over 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Clarington up 3-1. See if they can't capitalize on this pressure. They keep Luxton out on the ice. Ridding. Penalty box doors open. Wood makes the puck pass up to Preston. Preston trying to check her player along the boards. McDonald from Etobicoke gains the zone. Again, she's got that wicked shot. So they're trying to prevent her from shooting as much as possible. Strand with it along the boards. Plays it up, hits the feet. Wood brings it out of the zone, carries it down. She'll dump it down. Wood gets it back in her zone. She circles back. Takes her time, plays it up the boards. Preston loses her in her feet. Rowan picks it up and gains the zone. Rowan circles down in the corner. Strand chips the puck away in the corner, but Etobicoke grabs it again, and they'll start their way out. Bussato forces a player wide. Lee outside. Rowan drops low to help give support. Battle along the boards. Lee with it, circles behind her own net, starts to bring it up. She plays it up the boards for DeYoung. DeYoung chips that puck out. Etobicoke fires it back into the zone. Bussato with it behind her net, plays it up. Clarington was caught in a change, so there was no winger on the board yet. Lee plays it up for DeYoung. DeYoung gets that puck up to the line, but not out. Lee shoots that down the length of the ice. .257 left to go in the third period. Your Clarington Flames are up 3-1. Struggling for a minute there to get the puck out of their zone. Clarington wins that face-off back. Pressure along the boards, comes around the other side. Busato pushes that puck back behind the net. Busato checks her player, delayed penalty coming on the play. So Clarington running into a little bit of penalty trouble again. Not an overly hard hit, not much contact, but just enough where the Etobicoke player falls down. So Clarington tries to get that puck out of the zone. They get it out of the zone. Etobicoke tries to turn that play back on them. Rowan with it along the boards, and she'll just fire that puck down. Rowan gives chase. Etobicoke dumps that puck down the length of the ice. Hanthorn gets chased behind the net. Will play it up to the line, but not out. Etobicoke, she shoots just off the crossbar, and that puck will hit the crossbar and go into the netting. So Coulter and Wood come out for defense. And it looks like Ridding and Strand. Nope, Ridding and Luxton. Keeping Etobicoke forced to the outside. Excellent box formation here by Clarington. Luxton gives chase out to the point. Great job forcing that puck wide. Puck comes across the crease. They play it back to the D. Defense doing a good job moving bodies in front. Coulter grabs it. She picks it up. And they slap it down the length of the ice. Just over a minute to go here in the third period. Clarington forces Etobicoke back into their zone. They come out with it. In the Clarington zone. 3-on-2. Drives wide. Wood forces her player behind the net. Does a great job. Luxton giving chase along the boards. Coulter pokes it away. Pokes it up the boards to Luxton. Luxton chips that puck all the way down the ice. DeYoung giving chase into the zone, forcing Etobicoke all the way back into their own zone. DeYoung with it. Etobicoke starts their breakout. Beetham just trying to get that loose puck in front of the net, and she just goes wide. Hanthorn does a great job. She's off balance. Hanthorn with a great second effort on that play. It's right here against the boards, folks, so it's hard to see on the camera. But Hanthorn had a great second effort along the boards. And that'll do it. 3-1 for your Clarington Flames in the first game here in Montreal. As the players come out to congratulate their goalie.
Ciao, buddy.
Clarington giving their salute to the Dolphins. Both teams told to line up along the blue lines. MVP. They're handing out game MVPs right now, folks, for those listening at home. And your MVP for Clarington is Loxton. So thanks for joining us, folks. The girls are just going to go shake hands. We're going to disconnect. So we will see you back later this afternoon. Our game this afternoon is going to be at 4 o'clock.
No post-game analysis?
I don't think they want to hear my post-game analysis, Mr. Lee.